Hi guys. Okay, vlog number 4 on Jeremiah's temple sermon. Jeremiah chapter 7 verses 1 through chapter 8 verses 3 is Jeremiah's temple sermon, which sounds more like a rebuke to me. In this message, the prophet Jeremiah starts off by calling out the actions of the people that grieve the heart of God, such as theft, murder, adultery, sacrificing to other gods such as Baal, and even as far as child sacrifice. Jeremiah is grieved to his core and is relaying the grief and anger that God is experiencing due to their unfaithfulness and injustice. According to the Bible Project, Israel has broken the covenant with God and violated all the terms of agreement that they made and that are written in the Torah. Jeremiah does not fail to use words that reveal the depth of the people's rebellion. Jeremiah uses the word adultery to describe the idolatry the Israelites are participating in. In this time, God has persistently called his people to be set apart and be holy. In chapter 7, verses 25 and 26, God speaks through Jeremiah and reminds the people that from the day that your fathers came out of the land of Egypt to this day, I have persistently sent all my servants and prophets to them day after day, yet they did not listen to me or incline their ear, but stiffened their neck. They did worse than their fathers. At this point, Jeremiah is conveying what God is speaking about, the severity of the actions of the people of God. Some of the few themes in this text are lamentation over the people's sin and intervention by God, and God ultimately destroys the places of evil, such as the places of idol worship. Jeremiah makes it clear that grief and lamentation is necessary for the current state of the people of Israel. Have you ever found yourself in a situation and question, how did I get here? This is what I think about when it comes to the state of God's people, and it is evident that this is the result of small decisions made over time that turned into great rebellion against God and hypocrisy, which each small decision against God is rebellion, but over and over. Jeremiah says in verse 29 to cut off your hair and cast it away, raise a lamentation on the bare heights, for the Lord has rejected and forsaken the generation of his wrath. God's blessing was not on this disobedient group of people's actions. God is clearly intervening through Jeremiah's sermon and promises that there will be consequences for the actions of the Israelites. The people of Israel will come into exile for 70 years. God is uprooting evil and allowing consequences for his people. In the end, we see that God is merciful and kind in nature and does not forsake his people or plan, but saves a remnant. The last theme is how God promises to destroy places where his people have built high places for sacrifice and other evil practices. This shows God's sovereignty and his faithfulness to be a just God. God is a good God who cares for his people and does not stand for the injustice that was taking place.